Hey guys, welcome to the Vault. We're back with some more exclusive content. Jason, Leon, and Pierre here. We're joined by our good friend Jose, aka Mexi Fitted, here to bring you guys another episode of Keepers, Sleepers, and Weepers. Hope you guys enjoy. Pierre, take it away.
Man, I'm so excited to be back with you guys. We had a little hiatus here, but Keepers, Sleepers, Weepers is probably our most anticipated show of the week, right? People love it on Sunday nights. They're like a Sunday night ritual. So, without further ado, fellas, let's jump right in here.
Let's do it.
I mean, we saw during this week's in Caps where one logo was a little bit too far high on the crown. This one is basically kissing that brim.
Well, it's kissing that flip brim. They love flip brims over there.
I don't mind a good sandwich brim, but this is just there's no words for it. There's really no words for it.
Well, I think those are the words for it.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. I could have picked any of them that were put out this week. I went with
Honey, I Shrunk the logo.
It was not good. And then just slap on different color eyelets to make it go crazy.
They had a bunch of these sandwich brims come out. I wanted to use them as my weeper as well, but I left it.
Is this really a sandwich brim though?
It's the overbutt. The overbutt. Yeah.
Flip brim.
Yeah.
Sandwich brim is where the middle's a different
and
color.
it's straight.
Yeah.
But whatever. These things, they all can go away.
They're not good. Not good.
Definitely a very 90s vibe to it.
Yeah.
No.
Good pick, Jose. All right. I went back to the honey pot.
What the
Fanatics have left you alone for a little while. But yeah, this cannot go unpunished. I don't know. Maybe update your chat, your hat, GPT program. Maybe hire a designer. I don't know.
Culture's slowing down. If fitted culture is actually slowing down, this type of hat is the culprit.
Oh, I think that's their ultimate plan. We're gonna ruin hats for everybody.
I just can't see anyone looking at this and being like, "Yeah, I want that." And then it makes me wonder, like, how many people it has to pass by to approve, like, making something like this.
At least 3. And then when it gets to New Era, they should just be able to say, no, we're not making this because this is going to have our name on it, and we don't want that.
Yeah, no one from like the A's tried to block this at all. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, no, they did every team in this colorway, so they probably don't need approval.
Well, Fanatics doesn't need approval for anything.
No, they don't.
They can do whatever they want. I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
They should just choose not to do this because this is bad work. It's a waste of materials, it's a waste of allocation.
It's kind of weird how the side patch too, like, has red, which doesn't correlate to anything else in this fucking hat.
No.
Salmon infrared, yeah, man, they're killing it.
Salmon, like, it's got what's that blue? What is that? Like, what's that purple? Like, what's the brim color? What is that? Faded blue or some shit?
It's almost gray.
Like slate? Yeah, I don't know.
Like slate? I don't know, man. Either way, this is a monstrosity.
Everything together makes it just hard to look at. And then
it almost makes me wonder whoever put this together if their monitor was calibrated correctly.
It makes me wonder if their head's calibrated correctly.
Yeah, this is bad. But yep, Fanatics, Weeper of the Week. Moving forward. Yeah. Thanks.
I mean, the trucker piece of it's bad enough. But what the fuck is that logo? Like, and then to put it in powder blue on that bright ass red, I don't get this hat at all. The other hats they dropped with this weren't terrible. I mean, besides being trucker hats, the colors were pretty good. This one, just way off. Completely.
I agree. I have to tell you, this is a terrible hat for many reasons.
There's nothing good about it.
Nope.
Unless maybe that if you want it, you could probably still grab it. There's nothing else that's good about this hat.
It is available.
It's probably available. And if
Leon,
it's not available,
what do you think had a better initial sell through? Your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pack or this hat?
I mean that for the Ninja Turtles, the thing about them is like it's gonna make you buy 4 hats, or make you want to at least get the set, right?
No, not at all.
No?
I didn't want one of them.
No, it would though. It would for a collector. It would. I see what you're saying. Because for a collector,
yeah.
If you were like turned on by those hats,
Or if you just like Ninja Turtles or good minor league.
this
Like
is one of the
Elsinore.
most. This is a pivotal moment in like your kind of hat career. You know, your hat journey. Those 4 hats.
It's a small.
Like
small,
if you write a biography, right, an autobiography, that should be a chapter all of its own.
Oh, it's easily a chapter in this.
But you just title it this: clearance hats when there were none. That would be the name of the chapter.
Leon's a trendsetter.
Mm-hmm. And before those, who was doing cartoon hooks?
Ugly hats.
Leon, no one. But I gotta tell you, Leon, no one. I'm telling you, man. But when you sit back and think about the accomplishment of that, right? Yeah. Like we really take a step back and sit back. It doesn't matter if they were successful or not. You broke records. You broke. Listen, we've seen a lot of bad hat stores out there. We've seen eCaps Unlimited, Just Sports Arizona. We've seen none of them would do clearance. You basically went to the hypest of all hype hat stores. You created 4 Ninja Turtle hats, and they did something that eCaps Unlimited could not do. You were that man, Leon.
You're welcome.
He was doing the community a service, giving them clearance hats when there were none.
They were aged like fine wine. Those hats.
Leon, you know how much I love you, man. I'm just fucking with you. But let's move on to my Weeper of the Week, which is worse than your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle hats. And famous, and I mean illustrious Roberto Clemente, done in Oakland Athletics colors. I have no idea what's next. What's next? That Fanatics colorway? What's next? Why, in God's name, does this store take every logo and fuck it up? Like they literally just
bastardize it.
They're like, they find one logo that someone likes. And they're like, you know what? Listen, man, we really like this logo. And then they just
nah.
Every single
you guys ever listened, like when you were younger, right? You ever listened to a pop song and it was catchy, you liked it?
Mm-hmm.
Ever?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Now, once you heard that song, you love that song. You're like, oh man, it's on the radio again. I love it. 3 weeks later, what are you saying?
Play too much.
Please stop.
Yeah.
Stop that song. Stop that song now. I can't take it anymore. I fucking can't take it anymore. And that is what exclusive fittage does to logos.
I think for this one, they were just trying to balance out the scales, knowing that Toppers USA was putting out some fire Clementes. They were like, well, this we need to tone it down.
I mean, everybody's doing good Clementes.
Well, not everybody.
Except for this store.
I mean, if they were in Oakland,
I will never do this Clemente side patch on the front of a hat. Never. Because that is not my style. That was John Jay's thing.
If they were in Oakland, would it make it less egregious?
No. What's the point?
You might as well do it in a Braves colorway.
Why?
No, I'm just saying, if that was their local team, like, okay, we want to pay
neutral, non-team affiliated colors or Pittsburgh Pirates colors.
That's it.
That's all he played for. Like, when you're doing a player hat, it doesn't make sense to put it in other teams' colors. Period.
I mean, you find value in this hat, Leon?
This
is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle of Clemente hats.
Well, I mean, if all teams honor him and celebrate him on
but they haven't.
Clemente Day, they have. There's a Roberto Clemente Day in in the MLB, and they
Yeah,
all
but
wear
okay,
a
then
patch.
why Oakland Athletics of all teams? They're in New York City. Why not do a Yankees colorway or a Mets colorway?
That I'm not
The
arguing.
only
That's why I
way-
asked. That's why I asked.
Can I be
If
honest
they
with
were
you?
in
The
Oakland,
only way,
would it
guys,
make it less egregious?
the only way this makes sense, right, is if you do what they do with Jackie and you have regular team hats.
Yeah.
You put the Clemente patch on the side, and that's it. Like on field, like you do like a gray bottom or something, like they did, like Lids did with the Jackie Robinsons. But
I'm
this
cool with
makes
that.
no sense, man.
I'm with you. When you first sent me this,
is it ugly to me? No, it's not ugly to me. It makes no sense.
Yeah. It would make more sense if they had all the teams or a couple other teams.
No, not like
okay.
this though. Not like this though, Leon.
Maybe this is the start.
This is not like this, Leon. Put the team logo on the front, the A on the front, and then use the Roberto Clemente side patch if you're going to do it for every team.
Sure.
But still, that doesn't make sense to me at all.
Nope. And I can't even think of a sneaker that's dropping with this colorway to try to justify it either.
Is Pittsburgh so far from Oakland too? Like it? No, I'm with you. It doesn't make any sense.
I'm chalking this up to, hey, let's do a rifle green hat for Clemente, and they've just picked the wrong green.
I don't know. That's so clearly Oakland A's colors.
I know.
There's no rationalizing it. At first, when you sent me this picture, I didn't realize it was green. I just thought it was like a black and yellow hat. But no, then the fact that it's Oakland A's.
Maybe they were trying to go for a Philadelphia A's.
Why would that
change
anything?
The Philadelphia A's didn't even exist when Roberto Clemente played.
You're long gone. Yeah. All right, let's move on. We can't even rationalize this. We'll never know.
Yeah.
So, on Saturday, Brooklyn dropped they dropped a bunch of stuff, let's be real. But the standout for me, the one that I went with, was this San Francisco Giants. In the actual patch, some good metallic. I think because of what dropped that day, this one kind of slept and went under the radar. But it's a really nice hat in hand. Can't say it's not. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten it.
Nah, it's a good, solid hat.
And more importantly, it's an original. So
there you go. Hopefully, they do more of that.
I really hope so.
I hope so too.
I'm really pulling for them.
Sleeper of the week comes from Crown Minded for me. This might even been 2 weeks ago, but we haven't done this in a while.
What is that thing? An anteater?
This is an anteater. This is University of California at Irvine anteaters. This is the first time I ever seen this on a 5950. So Crown Minded dropped a couple of the cool NCAA hats with logos I've never seen. So like the UCLA Bruins had a cool side patch, but I went with the UC Irvine anteaters. Shout out to my homie Peter who went to the school. So I picked this as my sleeper of the week.
We wanted to use some new logos with some new colors, and this was the result. This hat is really, really nice in hand. But yeah, almost a full size run still sitting. So go grab it before it's gone forever.
I just got mine in hand today. I like it. I found it in one of the mountains of boxes you sent me, Jason. I finally found it.
I'll do a better job.
It took me all day, but I found these sons of bitches. Like an Easter egg hunt. The other one, though, I will say this without sharing what it is.
Yeah.
The other hat that's an online exclusive, you guys are going to fucking go nuts for, I'm telling you.
What's the under on this? Is it green or gray?
Gray.
Solid hat.
Need that.
My sleeper of the week goes to Hat Dreams. These are both sitting in a variety of sizes, not every size. I think there's a couple of sizes sold out, but these are two really great looking scripted hats. I love both of these. There's a lot of great stuff right now on the Hat Dreams website, but these two are highlights. That's my sleeper of the week out of Hat Dreams.
All right.
How much did he pay you to put this on here?
He promised me.
And what are you doing in your pockets in that picture?
Yeah.
Listen,
Little pocket pool, buddy. You play a little pocket pool in there in honor of Hesi.
I had a Mr. Sacco ready to go. But I will say this. I cannot deny that this hat actually looks really, really nice in hand. And all the components, for me personally, you got a two-tone. You have a no-button violation, a white sweatband, gray UV. That brown on the top visor matches my skin tone perfectly. So I would say good job, Kaplan. Good job, Hesi. It's a beautiful hat. It's a beautiful hat.
I'm going to need to see your Cash App history because yeah, there were some payments made here.
It was definitely through Zelle.
Okay.
All
right, moving forward.
And damn it, maybe it's biased that I'm going to be moving to the DC area, specifically Maryland, not the DC area. Maybe it's because Brownie sent me a nice little tip on Venmo to mention this hat. But this hat, when I saw it in the store on display, I can't say enough good things about it. It flew on the website. And damn it, if I what a beautiful hat. Toppers USA coming in hot. It's just, yeah. Look at that script, man. Look at it. You know? Beautiful hat. Very well done.
That I do want to say that we do build these hats collaboratively, but Pat was really the one behind this one in terms of wanting to do this specific thing, and he nailed it, man. Nailed it. But we do this all. I mean, we're doing this collaboratively, guys. So like we're in a room and we're doing these together. But Pat really was the driving force behind this one.
They definitely still teach cursive handwriting in Austria compared to here in the States.
This is the one he was wearing too for that day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's taking this one off since he's got it.
Yeah, everyone asking for that one. Yeah, great pick. All right. I'm gonna keep it Topper Store USA, but it could have been any number of hats that they dropped. I went with the Clemente for now, but yeah, just a great lineup of hats online and in person. Great time hanging out with my friends, watching them launch their store. So that's my keeper of the week. It's more of a general Topper Store USA keeper.
Thank you, Leon.
Second.
Thank you, Leon.
Keeper is coming from my fitteds. It could have been either of the Parks pack. I went with the New York Yankees, although thinking about it, the Mets might be a little bit better. But either way, walking the streets of New York, you could see this logo. Almost looks like an Air Canada logo, but that's the Parks, New York Parks and Rec logo. Cool little 2-pack that they dropped at my fitteds.
I'm sticking with my fitteds and going with this Larry Bird Indiana State hook. Bird is one of my favorite players of all time. Reason I love basketball, and this one matches the uniforms he wore in college like to a T. There's not a lot of great side patches and stuff you can use with the NBA, but John Jade always does a great job of finding some gems and making them look beautiful. So.
And Larry Bird, top 5 all time.
Yeah, I'd have him at my small forward. I should have had him at my small forward during our draft, but whatever.
Great hat.
And then I'm going with Topper Store OG. There's just something about this metallic gold on stone that just really makes it pop. And then he used like the royalist of royal side patches on this one. Just a very regal looking hat, in my opinion.
It's a good looking Yankees hat, man.
Yeah. That whole metallic stone pack that he did that on last Saturday could have been in a sleeper category. It was so good.
Money.
Good pick. All right.
My first keeper goes to Stash 1250. I'm not sure if the bottom one released yet or if that was releasing in Japan while he was out there.
I think that's a Japan pop-up exclusive, yeah.
And he said they're coming to Chicago too. I think I read that somewhere. But I just wanted to really call out that bottom one. I finally got in my final hero of the collection up on the top. But that bottom one, boy, oh boy, that's a beautiful colorway too.
Old gold, right?
Yep, old gold. He's got like that. What is that? Pewter, kind of. It's like a dark charcoaly kind of.
On the logo, yeah, it looks like metallic pewter.
Yeah, it's just beautiful, man. He just did a fantastic job with these. That's my first keeper of the week, and my second keeper of the week goes to Capsule. Listen, man, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of metallic brims in general, but this hat is so sparkly. It just makes my little heart sing. You know, Leon? Makes my cold little heart sing. He did a great job with these, Dave from Capsule. This Red Sox was a standout to me. Fantastic job. Really love this hat. And I also like that Cubs hat he did, the Clark. That thing came out really good too. But this one, I had to pick this one. And that's my last keeper of the week, which brings this show to a close, gentlemen. Feels good to be back. Feels really good.
I really want to know how much money Mexi made on this episode. Taking bribes.
Yeah.
I listen. I guess we'll find out. No matter what, that money's going to go back into Topper Store USA. So,
is it now?
We'll see how many.
Listen, I gotta tell you, man. Today, Mexi was in the store today, and he was dropping dollars in there today. I mean, it was like,
damn.
You know,
I got a text message midway through the transaction about bank fraud, and I had to reply yes real quick before I can scan.
We got quite a bit of that. On opening day.
Yeah,
but that'll happen on a new store and a new location, and
the bank probably couldn't believe it.
I'm going to tell you right now, man. We are performing even better than we thought we would. You know, I'm in the store and it's literally there's customers in there all day. Which has been amazing.
Because I've worked in retail locations where I haven't seen customers all day. And so, I haven't done retail in a very long time. But
you know what? You know what's the best part, guys? I'm going to tell you what the best part is, honestly. Like, I'm in there, and you'll have, like, I'm standing outside, right? And this guy walks by, and he just stops me. He's like, man, I want to thank you for bringing this here. That was just today. Every day, I've had someone else come up to me and just thank us for bringing that store to the Bronx. I'm talking people that don't even like hats. Just generally speaking, saying thank you so much. So I was in a store one day, right? This was about 3 days ago. I'm looking outside, and there's a kid leaning on his car eating like a box of like there was like chicken in there, like what do you call it, like bread and biscuits or whatever.
Yeah.
He's looking at, and he doesn't know I'm looking at him, right? And he just takes his garbage and he throws it on the ground, right, in front of the store. So I go outside. I'm not starting trouble. I just go outside. I take a bag and I go out there and I pick it up. And he looks at me. He says, "Hey man, I'm really sorry I did that. I shouldn't have done that." And I said, "You know what, man? We're just trying to make something nice for you guys, and we want you to enjoy it as much as we enjoy it." And he stopped and he said, "Listen, I'll never do that again. And I'm really thankful that you guys brought this store here." And I think like the whole community, and I'm not making this story up. Anna can attest to it. And, I sat outside with some of the local kids after the store closed one day, just talking to them. And I just really, really, people were telling me you shouldn't go to the Bronx. Remember, I'm hearing this all the time. Oh. We shouldn't go to the Bronx. Shouldn't go to the Bronx. People, we're paying extra money for assist because we don't want to go to the Bronx. I think that's part of the problem. That's part of the problem. Like, why should we go somewhere that doesn't need us or doesn't need something like that? That street deserves to be cleaned up. Those people that look at that street every day deserve to have something nice to look at. And I think I feel really fulfilled every day going into that place, understanding that we can make a difference in a community. And why do you want to go to a community that's already great? Go to one that needs help or that you can make better. Not that we're some sort of saviors. We're not. It's just a hat store. But it's still something that they can come to and enjoy and see and just feel good about where they're at. And what I like about it is there's a lot of folks that are already, we're only a week in, right? They come in just to kind of chat with us and just have a place to talk to people and you know, talk to Anna, talk to me, whatever. I know so many people by name now. I'm telling you, in less than a week, I know so many people just by name. They walk by, I know he's, you know, they're like, hey, what's up here? What's going on? Like, they're, you know, I mean, come on, man. That's where we need to be. And if you're afraid of going out to the Bronx because it's the Bronx, grow a pair of balls.
I spent all day there. It was fine.
I love it. I love it, man. I don't think it's solidified. Just the last week is solidified to me. That's where we should be. You know, it's like, it's interesting because you had all these people saying, oh, you know, this is in the trenches, blah, blah, blah. Like, why would you open a store there? Man, because you don't want to. The reason why we're opening a store there is because no one else wants to be there. And it's the right place to be. Yeah, so, guys, I want to thank you for this evening. This was fantastic. It was good to get back into the swing of things. I feel like I'm back into my routines. I want to thank all of you for your contributions this evening. And with that, Leon, big fella, take us away.
Yeah, make sure you guys are dropping a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Views from thevault.com to get your official merch from us. For Jason, Leon, Pierre, and Hesi. Jose.
Oh my God!
No. Might as well be, right? Because he's a might as well.
He did not pay me that much.
Yeah. We all guys stay fitted.
See you, everybody.
Jose's Cash App will be in the link in the description. So.
His Venmo.
Brought to you by VFTV.